Okay, what we're going to do in this lesson is quickly talk about how we can use the resources of the Pew Foundation to find a research topic that's suitable for analysis using SPSS software. As you can see, I've got a website, just my regular homepage, opened in front of me, and if I go up to Google and I type in Pew Research Data and hit the return button, that's going to take me to the Pew Research Center's data archive. And so I go ahead and click on here, and what you can see from the data or a page at the resource is that I could immediately begin to download data sets if I knew what I was looking for. But in this case, I'm just beginning to do my research. And so what I want to know is what kind of resources does Pew have for me? And as you can see, lots of topics that are covered here. If we go down to the bottom, under this title Research Projects, we can see all of the various subgroups that are held together under the rubric of the Pew Research Center. And as you can tell, they've got lots of specialized research centers. The good news about Pew data is that all of it is available through this website. So you don't have to go through the Hispanic Trends Project, for example, if you want to get data on Latino. If you're interested in religiosity, you don't have to go through this website. So now back up to the top. If I'm just beginning a research topic for a class, it may be helpful to go ahead and just take a look at the topics that have been covered by the Pew Foundation. Not all of these are going to have data, but an awful lot of the topics are going to have data. In my class, for example, one of my classes, I teach on international conflict and security. And if you were to go through this list, you'd find links to terrorism, you'd find links to international conflict of a variety of different measures. And so there's a lot of information and topics right off the bat. If you're interested in comparative politics or international relations, the global attitude surveys are going to be on here. And if you look across what you'll see, Sub-Saharan Africa, Eastern Europe, there are lots of places in the world in which the Pew Foundation is administering surveys. So this is not specifically to the United States. Just to give you an example of how this works, let's say that we're interested potentially in doing a research project that would look at war and international conflict, which might be appropriate for my class. We click on to here, and what we see is a series of Pew stories that are linked to data or data surveys that they've administered. Now, if we look up here and we look at the date, we're going to see 2013 in this case. One of the things to keep in mind with Pew is that when they release data sets, they have a year embargo in which they allow their researchers to have first crack at the data that they're expending good money to be able to produce. And so if I pull up one of these stories, for example, what I'm going to find is information about a survey. Here they've given a summary story out of it. And I'm also going to find the top line questionnaire. They're going to tell me what every question on that survey was and what the distribution of public opinion was on it. They may provide me some tables. Of course, I'm not going to use those because my purpose with an assignment is going to be to generate those tables. But with that top-line questionnaire, I'll get a sense about what the questions are. Now, if I was in a position where this was a year after it was administered, I'd have another option here that would be a little file with a zipper on it indicating that it's a zip data file. And from there, I would click on it. The Pew Foundation would ask me some basic information about who I am and would ask me for my email. Don't worry about that. They're not going to ever bother you. They only collect that information so that they can tell the people who fund them who's using the data. And so once you fill that information and you go ahead and go through the form, what it will do is allow you to download the data and you can save it to your desktop. And inside of that compressed data file, you will find an SPS ready to go pre-labeled data set. And you'll also find information about the questionnaire, the specific copy that was used, a searchable document, usually in Word. And on top of that, you will find information about the specific methodology that was used to do the survey. In other words, you've got everything you knew or you need to do a research project. So this is good stuff. One thing that you may be interested in doing is, outside of using their information, it might be that you'd like to do some questions that were based on your own idea of what's going on. So I'm going back to topics, and here, rather than letting them drive what questions I'm going to look at, I'm instead going to go to the poll questions and see if they have anything specifically related to what I want to do. Now, recently I've been working on who is willing to support, or who's interested in supporting women political leaders over men, or more importantly, for the point if we're looking to study prejudice, who out there in America says that they support male political leaders over women when given the option. And so here, if I'm interested in doing research on women political leaders, I can see if Pew has asked any questions related to this. And sure enough, when we look at their archive, I see that on July 24th, 2011, they had this question. July 22nd, they had this question. They asked back in 2008, 2007, going back. They've been asking questions that are quite similar to this over time. And so if I were looking for a research project, there's a couple of ones right here that would make my life pretty easy. To begin with, it looks like I've got, with the Pew Global Attitudes Project, I probably have data on multiple countries available to me. So I might do a comparative project where I looked at what is it that causes people in wherever this is looking at. It may be the Middle East, it may be Latin America. I'd have to actually look at the data and see. But I might look at different societies asking, are there variations from one society to the next over what causes folks to think that, generally speaking, men make better leaders? One particularly interesting thing that I found as I was researching this particular example to give to you is that on July 22nd, 2011, the Pew Foundation did a survey of Muslim Americans, the Forum on Religion and Public Life, the subgroup within Pew, did a survey only of Muslim Americans. 2 days later, they asked the same question of Americans as a whole in a sample. And so one interesting research project for me might be to do a comparison and to ask myself, what's the difference between what drives whether the typical Muslim American is likely to agree with the statement that men, generally speaking, make better politicians, and is that different than what we find for Americans as a whole? Anytime we see this little booklet over here, it's going to tell me that there's a story that the Pew Foundation did. And if I click through to that, what I'll do is see that I've got the story. And in this case, I've got the 2011 Muslim American survey. The data is available for me, so I can download that data and I can work with it. If I take a glance over here at this story, one of the things that I find is apparently they've done this survey before among Muslim Americans. And so one of the things that I might take a look at is we've got 2011 after 9/11 probably, or right around 9/11, and we've got 2007. I might ask, well, how did things change among Muslim Americans? So that's an example of how we can just basically surf our way through the data until we find a topic. So I download the American survey in this case because I'm interested in finding out why Muslim Americans are more or less likely to support women politicians. And that is the beginning probably of a pretty good research topic for me right there. And that, my friends, is how you can, in a fairly short amount of time, play around with the various resources the Pew Foundation offers to identify a research topic that would be suitable for SPSS data analysis.